student-led conference. What we will cover? In this session, we will cover what is SLC, its purpose, and how to conduct it. Let's start with what is SLC. Student-led conference is an in-school event where parents become students and students become teachers. SLC is prepared as per the plan provided by LEAD. Students lead it and teachers support it. And students showcase what they have learned to the parents. Why SLC? The purpose of SLC is different for students, parents, and schools. For students, it is an opportunity to showcase to parents what they have learned. Also, it's an opportunity to master concepts by teaching them to others. It's also an opportunity for them to practice leadership and public speaking. For parents, it's a great opportunity for them to witness student learning directly instead of merely seeing their marks. And for schools, it helps build a positive word of mouth. Now let's look at some glimpses of SLC. You can see 3 images here. In the first image, pre-primary students are presenting to parents using some flashcards. In the second image, ELGA 3 students are showcasing their family image or picture which they have made and reading a story related to it. In the last image, class 2 students prepared a mixture of corn bhel and explained parents about mixtures. Now, you will see 2 videos showcasing SLC.
Good afternoon, my name is Sai. I will tell about phonic sounds. Please arrange the letters one here. Beginning sound is the B, middle sound is the A, end sound is the S. My name is Johan Anaximander. I am studying 3rd standard B section. Success is a science. Success is a science. If you have a condition, you get the result. Good morning to one and all present here. Now I tell about reproduction. The Earth is a special planet because it has life on it. Different types of animals and plants make it a unique place to live. But how does life continue on Earth? It does so by the process of reproduction. When new living beings are produced by their parents. Different ways of giving birth. The first one is giving birth to young ones, and the second one is laying egg, and the third one is metamorphosis. Now I demonstrate giving birth to young ones and metamorphosis. A human life cycle has 5 stages. The first stage of human life cycle is fetus, a baby present in their mother's tummy for 9 months. And the second stage is baby. In the stage, the baby cannot talk, walk, and ride. It depends on the mother. The third stage is child. In this stage, the child can slowly learn, stop, walk, and ride. It depends on her parents for a safety. And the fourth stage is adolescent. The stage is between 12 to 18 years. The baby begins to change child into adult. And the last stage is adult. The baby fully developed and start his life cycle again. The second topic is metamorphosis. Yeah, butterfly life cycle has 4 stages. The first stage of butterfly life cycle is eggs. A A female butterfly lays eggs under shady leaves and the eggs are very small. The second stage is caterpillar. A caterpillar eats leaves for many days and grows in size. The third stage is pupa. It hangs upside down the stem and cover around. The last stage is butterfly. The butterfly comes out and starts its life cycle again. Now my friend Sumitra is going to tell about laying egg.
Good morning to one adult present here. I am Suvitra. I tell you about a laying egg. A hen's baby does not come out of its body like a human being child. It grows inside an egg. The life cycle of hen is as follows. First, yolk is formed. Then, the white part at the last, the shell. The hen sits on its egg for 21 days to keep them warm. Newborn chicken starts walking when the feather becomes dry. Thank you.
I hope you all enjoyed watching the videos. Now let's look at the pre-primary calendar of SLC. What will be presented and when to schedule the 3 SLCs for pre-primary. So SLC 1 needs to be conducted after Unit 1 and 2. It has 3 areas: math, theme, literacy. SLC 2 will cover Unit 3 and 4 and SLC 3 will cover Unit 5 and 6. Now let's look at the primary calendar of SLC. What will be presented and when to schedule the 3 SLCs for primary. During the first visit, your AEM will discuss the schedule of your first SLC. SLC 1 is usually done after Unit 2. SLC 2 is done after Unit 4 and SLC 3 is done after Unit 6. The main content areas are Math, EVS and ELGA. Now let's look at the steps of how to conduct an SLC. Step 1 is about preparing. So let's look at what needs to be done before an SLC. You will download a teacher packet from Nucleus for planning and preparation. You will then plan and prepare as per the teacher packet. You will also invite parents and decorate classrooms. Step 2 is about what will happen on the day of the SLC. On the day of the SLC, you will create stations as per the activities. Students will lead and manage the logistics. You will take photos and videos, and feedback needs to be recorded from the parents on a register. Let's see what to do after an SLC. You will share the photos and videos with AEM and parents. The teacher packet will guide you as to how to present the content to the parents. Here are some of the formats that you may find in the teacher packet. Accordingly, you will help prepare the students for this. Presentation. Students speak, parents listen. Students use chart, model, cue cards where needed to present. Demonstration. Students do, parents watch and listen. Students conduct a group activity or an experiment. Interaction. Students ask and parents answer or vice versa. Students invite parents to interact using a game or learning aid. Exhibition. Students, you put up student work. Students are available to introduce and answer questions on their work. Now, let's look at how to schedule your first SLC. You will conduct it after Unit 2. Your AEM will discuss it during their first visit. Now it's time for you to to check for understanding. You have 5 minutes to answer all these questions. What does SLC stand for? How many do we plan in a year? What is the purpose of SLC for students? What is the purpose of SLC for parents? What will you do before an SLC? What will you do on the day of the SLC? What will you do after an SLC? And when would be your first SLC? You have 5 minutes. Your time starts now. Now, let's look at the answers. What does SLC stand for? It stands for Student-Led Conference. How many do we plan in a year? We plan 3 SLCs in a year. What is the purpose of SLC for students? For students, it's an opportunity to showcase to parents what they have learned. It's an opportunity to master concepts by teaching them to others. And lastly, it's an opportunity to practice leadership and public speaking. What is the purpose of SLC for parents? It is to witness student learning directly instead of merely seeing marks. What will you do before an SLC? You will download the teacher packet from Nucleus for planning and preparation. You will plan, prepare and practice as per the teacher packet. You will invite parents and you will decorate your classrooms. What will you do on the day of an SLC? You will create stations as per activities. Students lead and manage the logistics. What will you do after an SLC? You will share the photos and videos with the AEM and parents, and you will record feedback from the parents on a register. When is your first SLC? It is after Unit 2. So teachers, I hope this session was useful to help build your understanding on student-led conference. Thank you.